Welcome to the back 40 feet. I'm in the back 40 and I'm going to be planting my broccoli and my tatsoi and my matsuna and some cauliflower. And I've turned over the dirt. So here you can see it's all nice and raked out, lots of worms. Kind of over here in the middle is that kale that seems to be a perennial. Who would have thought? But it's growing really good. Like you can kind of see the scale. It's about a foot in diameter, destined for some soup in the near future. And then as we go over here and look at the seedlings, we can see that they've hardened off nicely because you can tell that by how thick the stalks have become. And that they are holding their own when I shake them. They're not getting all floppy. So these are definitely ready for planting. And I'm going to get a couple of these in the ground. Some of these are also for my cousin, so I'll put those into some bigger pots instead of in their seedling pots. Just looked at the weather and it looks like tomorrow we're supposed to get thunderstorms and hail, so I'm only going to plant what I can and keep covered. So the other thing I have set up is over here are two window boxes, self-watering window boxes that have outlived their purpose, but a planter is a planter. So I'm going to put my extra broccoli and cauliflower in here, and conveniently this season extender fits directly over them, so that should keep them fairly protected. So I'm going to get going and get these into the dirt. So what I wanted to show you, you can see here on the cauliflower, that you can see where it sort of bifurcates and gets thick, and then here at the bottom it's just a stick. So when I plant them, I want to get that stick in the ground so that they'd be nice and strong. And you can see that also, you know, here when we're looking at the matsuna, you can see that there's just a stick there and then it bifurcates. So I'm going to plant these down to that split. The other thing I'm going to do is, these are called collared collars. That's hard to say, but they're basically like felt, and they have a little bit of copper in them. So what this is intended to do is to keep the cutworms away from my collards when I plant them. So this is what my cauliflower looks like with the cabbage collars on them. So they should be nice and protected from the cutworms. And I'm also going to put the row covers on them so that they can adapt to their new soil. And I've also brought out some lettuces that I'm going to start to harden off as well. So there's my planted cauliflower and broccoli. I planned for a foot for each plant, and these are 3-foot planters. And I'm going to cover it up with my season extender, and we'll see how they do tomorrow.